welcome back to Sport and 7 from the Dubai World Cup. Now, the real atmosphere around the Meydan grandstand is set by the spectators, who this year had to weather the storm and also turn out to dress to impress. So now we've got Ashleigh and Nick over here. How are you guys doing, and how are you enjoying the Dubai World Cup this time around?
Thank you. Apart from the rain, but we're powering through.
It's not often you come from Scotland, experience the same weather in Dubai that you do in Scotland, so we're used to it these days. So.
Sure, Nick, you're in a kilt this time round, so is this something that you always wear for the Dubai World Cup?
Big events, and Meydan is probably the biggest event in Dubai for the year, so we're absolutely loving it.
The atmosphere is amazing today. We were actually here last year and nowhere near as good an atmosphere as what this year is. Absolutely insane. I think everyone's so buzzing for it. I especially see it tonight, it's going to be incredible.
Sure, there's a little lack of sun at the moment, but still...
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, so many people are over and everyone's having a great time, so it doesn't really matter what the weather's doing. Day's amazing, so we're all going to have a great time.
Oh, it's so great, and it's almost even better that it's a bit wet because it's cooler and, you know, everyone's looking glorious and windswept.
Now, talking to me about how much you enjoy the Dubai World Cup, is this something you've always wanted to come down? You've been living here for quite some time, haven't you?
Yeah, so I come down every year. I love it because I was just saying how great it is to see everyone get dressed up and get involved in it. And it's obviously, you always want to get a spot of the Royals, so it's a good day out.
Now, talk to me about people who are new to Dubai or haven't been to the races yet. Why should they come down to the races?
It's one of, I think there's 5 days on the Dubai calendar that you have to be at, and the World Cup is one of those, just because it's fun to get dressed up and see some horse racing and rub shoulders with celebrities and stuff. It's great.
This is actually my first time. I know about the event, watched it many times back in the UK, know what a prestigious event it is on the calendar in horse racing. First time to experience it, fantastic atmosphere. Happy it's cooler because I'm wearing a jacket, otherwise I was worried I'd be a bit sweaty, but everyone's dressed up. It's a prestigious event. Fantastic.
Now, Shona, talking to me where you've seen the race in the Ascot, how does this Dubai race compare? And was this something that you definitely wanted to come down to put in your social calendar when you're out?
So I've been to Ascot before, and it's a very similar atmosphere. People are dressed up. It's a prestigious event that everyone wants to be at. A lot of prize money involved with the racing itself. High quality racing, high quality jockeys. I'd say Dubai World Cup is up there with the Royal Ascots of racing.
So let's turn our attention to cricket for the Emirates T20 held at the ICC Academy, where some of the best international cricketers turned up for the exhibition tournament. We managed to speak to some of the cricketers to talk to them about the recent success of white ball cricket. It was a year of many firsts for the Emirates T20, which returned for its 8th edition and once again featured a star-studded cast of renowned international cricketers from England. For the first time, the tournament took place over the course of 2 days, with an increased number of teams to 6 to accommodate 2 sides from the Pakistan Super League, and was also the first time it was played at the ICC Academy. Unfortunately, the tournament, which has been a popular event for the English sides to prepare for the summer season ahead, was also disrupted by challenging weather conditions. It would have been the first time a captain lifted the trophy for 3 years in a row, with the Alex Lees-led team MCC England 11 qualifying for the finals against Lancashire Lightning. A few overs into the final encounter, torrential downpour washed away the game to end as a draw.
Yeah, I think obviously the weather probably put a little bit of a dampener on it, but overall the lads have had some good practice there with the obviously 2 games this morning for us. So I think it's a good opportunity for everybody to get outside, to obviously play some white ball cricket going into our season, and then it's probably just a shame we couldn't finish the final, but it is what it is, and unfortunately that's somehow sometimes how the cookie crumbles.
You've been a great supporter of this tournament because obviously last year we remember you with Yorkshire Vikings lifting the trophy, but this time round leading the MCC side. So how's the experience as a skipper for such talented side this time round?
Yeah, I think it's obviously this group of young players, very talented. It's it's very easy to captain a side with so much talent. I think that going forward, I think obviously there's some current England players and there's some future England players in this team. So it's been good to lead the lads out, and particularly they're obviously a good set of blokes as well, which always makes it a lot easier.
With the final game washed away, England pacer James Anderson managed to keep a 100% win record as captain for the Lancashire side, who took over the leadership role for the tournament. Commenting on the prominence of T20 leagues across the world, James Anderson stated that Test cricket continues to be his number one priority, and the riches of events such as the Indian Premier League don't come across as too appealing. Anderson aims to offer full support to the new captain Joe Root by being fresh for the English summer and the Ashes later on in the year.
Test cricket is my priority, certainly. I think T20 is fantastic. I think it's a brilliant game, and what it's done for cricket, getting more people watching, more people involved, is fantastic. And I'd love to, hopefully, going to play some white ball cricket for Lancashire this year, so that I'm still keen to play the shorter forms of the game. It's a case of timing. As I said, my priority is Test cricket, and I want to try and keep myself fit for that. So I just have to manage my time a bit, and it can be difficult to try and be available for all the tournaments.
Lastly, moving on, Australia's been doing well in India. They did well against Pakistan at home. Ashes coming around in November, so something to look forward to for yourself. So who do you fancy the chances in terms of who's going to perform this time around, and the Joe Root as well? Is England all well prepped up for this?
Yeah, well, it's still a long way away. We've got a whole English summer of Test cricket to play first, and I think that'll be important for us to do well there, because we've seen, as you said, Australia have done very well. They're an improving side, and they're definitely on the up, and they're going to be a tough team to come up against. So we're going to have to be on top form when we go over there. So this summer is really important for us, and obviously Joe Root's first summer as captain, so it'd be important for him to get off to a good start.
Another popular star the T20 fans got a chance to see was now England ODI coach and captain of Durham Jets, Paul Collingwood. It was a disappointing year for the side from the North East, who were relegated to Division 2 after facing a 48-point penalty over financial reasons. Commenting on the year ahead, the former England middle order batsman stated that the side is well gelled and looking forward to reclaiming their spot in the First Division of the county season.
It's pretty simple, to be honest with you. Obviously the English winters as a county cricketer is pretty much all about fitness. So the county see it as long as I stay fit and up with the fitness programmes, I can go away and experience the benefits of getting some coaching experience under my belt. So, the last couple of years I've been involved with England, probably about 60 days through the winters. To have that experience is crucial moving forward for after my career. But the one thing I want to continue to do at the moment is play cricket, play competitive cricket, be a professional cricketer, and I've still got a lot of ambitions in the game to do well for Durham and to take that team forward and try to get that team back up in the First Division after being relegated for financial reasons. So still a lot to play for. I still feel as though I'm fit enough, and really looking forward to the season ahead.
Despite the wet conditions over the weekend at the end of March, there was an impressive turnout from the Pakistani community, who flocked over to the ICC Academy to catch the rising stars of Peshawar Zalmi and Lahore Qalandars in action. According to the tournament organisers, we can expect to see the Pakistani sides return for the next edition, and seeing the sides from the Indian Premier League in action would be a dream come true.
It's a chance for fans to get really quite up close and personal with them and see them in a more relaxed environment. It's also been good to see some of the young talent that they've got who maybe didn't get a chance in the PSL but might be coming through, and we may see them coming back here next year playing for the full team. So it was a great experience, and the crowd certainly liked it this afternoon. We had a big crowd watching the Zalmi side to play.
Are you satisfied with the crowd attendance this time around, and what can we expect for 9th edition? Can we bring some more Indian Premier League side, maybe?
Yeah, that would be nice. We certainly doubled the amount of cricket this year, and we wait for the figures to come back, but certainly doubled the amount of people that attended on the ground here. Viewing figures, I think, will be very good on TV as well. Whether we can get an Indian side in, that probably depends on the BCCI, and who knows how that might work, but we'll be trying.
Well, that's it for the cricketing action. We'll now be taking a short break, but when we come back, we enter the boxing ring for the white collar boxing.